I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
And a child shall lead them
To buy our merch.
to buy our merch.
Okay, so here we have the second to last song.
Yes.
The big homie Perkunos.
We've got a big giant DJ stream for the big homie with the big brain, Perkunos. The name of this band is Scythian. The name of this...
it's you have some background music playing, I guess.
Yeah. Grunwald. Grunwald is the name of this song. The name of the band is Scythian. The name of the man is Perkunos. You losers!
Yeah.
Having said that, it is time. Scythian Grunwald, let's go.
Whoa.
Gary King type solo. Only good. I'm enjoying the hell out of this song, bro. Yeah, this song. Woo! Listen to this shit. This was by far the most riffy. This was by far the most riffy song.
Riffy?
Yeah, as far as like the guitars. Like this was definitely a guitar-driven song. Mega riffy. I'm very, 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 very happy about it.
Well, I finally know where your name comes from, Perkunos. The common Baltic god of thunder and the second most important deity in the Baltic pantheon after Diavis.
I don't know. Diavius.
So, there it is. You've named yourself after a god.
Well, yeah, that's a Greek term, right? Isn't that Greek or it's Lithuanian?
It looks like.
Old Prussian. Yeah, we're just stalling for time. We're gonna have a special guest with us to do a review on this song. While I'm waiting for my special guest, this song was like, it was the heaviest song so far tonight. Right? And it really like stood out to me because the other songs were not as heavy as that. So this one like just got the blood pumping. It got I love the cadence. I love the voice. The voice sounded a little bit more human because there's a technical way to growl. Like it's crazy. Like I've been disappointed. Maybe I shouldn't be disappointed, but like I'm watching these classes on like how to scream on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not because I have any interest in it, because I'm not the vocalist in our band. And I don't want you doing any of that Cookie Monster shit, because everybody does. Oh, look at the girl's doing the Cookie Monster. She can be a Cookie Monster too. I don't care about that. But the fact that...
That's so interesting.
The fact that there's like classes on that, I'm like, oh man.
Does it look useful?
Yeah, I mean, there is science behind it and everything.
Really?
I just think like for me...
Babe, you're so funny. The stuff that you look up.
What? Yeah, for me, the only problem, because look, the whole point of the screaming Cookie Monster thing is like you're so angry that, you can't sing properly. You're just so angry. So you're just going to rah, And then I find out that you're taking a, class.
Yeah.
To pretend that you're more angry than you really are. Like, what the hell?
Well, I wasn't looking at it that way.
That just completely spoils it for me. You listen to that first. You listen to that first Slipknot record. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like he genuinely was pissed off when he was, and there's no class you can take to replicate Corey Taylor in that first Slipknot record. Like forget it.
Okay.
And also having Ross Robinson there as well. Like obviously to kind of bring that out.
But like the idea that like, okay, this is how you project that you're really angry in a very energetic metal song is crazy to me. So this guy's growls and screams sounded
Authentic.
definitely human. It sounded authentic, and it sounded like he really meant the shit that he was gonna say.
All right.
And that's me, man. Like that's the type of music that I like. Is when you listen to somebody. And you know, like that dude, like, or that girl, like, she really means what the hell she's talking about. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? And there's other people where I'm like, yeah, man.
Well, sometimes the way that I feel like whenever they're really into it, you can get into it. You know what I mean? Like when you see some like half-ass,
I'm sorry, Daniel.
Tell your
14
mommy we
years
said
old.
hi.
Every day without fail at 6:30, he's got to go eat his dinner or his, you know what I'm saying?
She's a good mom.
Yeah, she's a really good mom, and it's just like he's so smart that he's talking at everybody's level. You wouldn't know, but then it's shit like that. You know,
Yep.
Shout out to Daniel.
I
and his
just ate
mom.
my supper and took my shower. I'm back now.
Yeah,
She's like, now Daniel, go take your shower.
yeah. Shout out to Daniel and his mother.
Make
Holy
sure you
moly.
eat all your food. That's cute.
Yeah, it is cute. And this is Perkunos' symbol, by the way.
Yep.
That's for him. We're yeah. So what were you saying? All I was saying was that I really, really appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? I really, truly appreciated the fact that. But
They
anyway,
put that much into it.
Yeah,
And it sounds authentic.
it was authentic. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's talking about a historical issue, and sometimes it's like it's not as easy to get into the emotion of a historical song versus
Because it's not our history.
personal. You know what I'm saying? Like versus your personal history. But he was really into it. It was clear that he was really into it and meant a lot to him. So like that's the shit that I love. You know, I love that. This is another short song about war. This one, though, is, again, another historical one as well, because this is an actual conflict that happened in human history.
Don't you think that first line is kind of interesting? Or second line?
In nomine-
2 swords are the wages of sin.
Yeah, that's how the song comes out. Right out of the gate, 2 swords are the wages of sin, which, of course, biblically speaking, the wages of sin is death.
And the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord.
Sadakt. So
Candy corn.
he says 2 swords are the wages of sin, which I think he's saying that, you know, if I'm carrying 2 swords, death is a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to get got. Or
Well,
he
the
could be
Bible
going,
says if you live by the sword, you die by
I
the
was going
sword.
to say, like, if you could go super meta and say the 2 swords are not one guy holding 2 swords, but one guy holding a sword versus another guy holding a sword, attacking each other. Right? Because Jesus said Paul said the wages of sin is death, but Jesus says those who live by the sword will die by the sword. And it literally says those who take up the sword will die by the sword. So, yeah, so it could be that one too. In which case, it would be like almost a double, triple, quadruple entendre, because it would be sinful to pick up swords if Jesus said to put them down. And so the wages of sin is death. That would be one of those times when it's like sin is its own punishment.
Yep.
Like Jesus didn't have to do anything to you. You know, like
You did it to yourself.
go ahead, keep going with the sword play, see what happens to you. You know, shout out to King Vaughn, because that's exactly how the big homie ended up losing his life. Perk, we put you can see right there where it says guest. I'll do it again. This time I'll do it as a YouTuber, as regular old Vin and Sori. Click on that link, big bro, and then you'll be able to jump in immediately. I swear, if Perkunos has like a British accent or something like that, like it's gonna be a rap, bro.
I'm sure he does.
It'll be a rap.
Anytime somebody comes out super smart on this channel, they just never sound like me.
It's always British. They're always British. Okay, here are the lyrics. 2 swords are the wages of sin. Enslave the east and all within. We ride like devils through the mist. We bear the cross with iron fist.
With iron fist.
Yeah.
Grunwald.
Anno Satana
1410.
Instead of, you could still say Anno Domini. Anno Domini simply means the year of our Lord. You know, so you could have still said that. He's saying Anno Satana, which means the year of Satan. So again, this is the inversion of what Christianity does. That's kind of like poking fun at it yesterday. I was like,
Yeah.
why would you want to be part of a team where everything is derivative? Like you can't come up with your
Oh,
own shit.
the Great Value brand, remember?
Yeah, that's right. That was a great. That was a very good one. You're starting to come around. You had that Fortnite Vic, and then you got this one.
Oh
so.
yeah, I literally was dreaming I was in Fortnite last night, and so I was jumping from the plane. I had to, survive, and so I was like, oh, I'm just playing the video game today. This is fine. Relax. I see the mighty clash of 80,000 men. I hear the king of murder laughing in the hells. I smell the taint of blood exploding in the air. Ugh. Ew, I feel the deathly touch of sabri, bolt, and spear.
Saber, bolt, and spear.
Okay.
Yikes.
Is Perk coming?
Huh?
Perkunos
I'm
coming?
I'm waiting for Perk. We're waiting for
What is it with these super smart people? Can't do basic ass things. Come on, Perkunos.
All you gotta do is hit the link.
Click that link.
Even Jimmy Dore was able to figure it out.
Even Jimmy Dore. That's so bad.
Come on, Jimmy Alt Left Door.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie.
It's too hot. Milk was a bad choice.
We could. What did he say?
Ted, it's too hot. Milk was a bad choice. Yeah, you know when you're feeling hot and you're drinking milk? Oh, you don't drink milk ever.
Yeah,
right?
As if
you
you
put
said
it in your cookies. What?
Finally, Raul called you out on your evilness.
What now?
Basic ass things. It's not that basic.
He wasn't calling me out. He was laughing.
It just says connecting.
He agrees with me. Matter of fact, he agrees.
It just says connecting. Let me see if we did.
Hey, did you have a fun night last night?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Did you enjoy your night last night? I fell asleep, so.
Oh, I mean, yeah. It is what it is. You know, what can you do? What can you do? All right, so Perk.
Just struggling to stay awake for that video I wanted to watch, and
yeah, you
unawareness.
You didn't stay there. All right, so we're having technical difficulties trying to bring our special guest on. So we're just gonna have to keep doing this review, I guess, Perk, because you can't do basic ass things, Perk. The eagle falters, his horse is turned to flee. I cut the infidel with fury and glee.
And glee?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're at war. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to... You don't think so?
I guess.
Like, how do you feel when you're playing Fortnite and you see a guy...
Yeah, but that's different. That's Fortnite.
And you know he's not paying attention?
Babe, yeah, I can throw in with you.
You know you're about to creep up on him? That's a good feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there
No,
is
you know what's the
like,
best feeling? Is when they're shooting at you and I can come up from the side and get them.
Yeah, when I sent you to that house... I sent you to that house, and I posted up by the bush.
Yep.
So the
Vin comes up with these really great strategies when we're playing the game, and we can win if only I can listen. But a lot of times I want to do my own thing, and then I get us killed.
Yeah, she consistently gets us killed. Slava, I'm assuming means slave.
I don't know. Vin, did you lock my video?
I did.
Why?
We'll talk about it later. Grandmaster, we go to the fray, to penitence and death, the rumbling guns and wrath of God. Behold the terror of men. See, right there in the middle, the reason for all the satanic language, it appears that there's like some... I always just hid in a bush when I played. It appears that the invading army is a Christian army. Okay, and then that's why there's all this stuff about Satan and all the rest of it, because I don't think it's a theological statement as much as it's a sociological statement. You see what I'm saying? If the people that are fighting you are Christians, and you're going to go, the exact opposite and say you're on Team Satan, because the people who are coming to oppress you or whatever are, Christians, or they're saying they're Christians. Stand to regain your courage. We are reborn invincible. Jalal ad-Din.
I wonder if that must be another god, right? Unleash your arrows.
That sounds Arabic to me. Jalal ad-Din.
Rush to aid our fallen men.
Unleash your arrows. I'm gonna have to check that. Keep reading. Go ahead.
The wrath of God shall turn against the order. Will desecrate their bloody feast. Ooh. They send assassins to penetrate the forest. Their desperation does not cease. Desperation does not cease. They mass like serpents. The serpents gather at their feet. We will envelop them like flies upon the beast. Ew. O sons of Lutva, Litva, reclaim your honor. Perkunos quickens us. We howl into the terror.
Ah, Perkunos quickens us. There it is.
See?
Perkunos, restart your computer. Do something, bro.
We'll suffer death before defeat.
Okay, so yeah, that is Arabic though.
Okay, what does
and
it
the
mean?
guy's full name is here's a guy's full name. Let's see if you can.
Maybe he can Skype or something.
Maybe let me see if you can pronounce this full name here.
Oh Lord.
It's a very interesting name. I'll give you $20 if you pronounce this name correctly on your first go at it. Okay, so here's the big homie's name.
Okay.
Here's the big homie's name.
And here's my reading of it.
And then here, so he's mentioned in the song.
Okay.
Okay, so then here's your turn, Soraya. Go for it. Pronounce his name for us.
Jalal Adunya wa Adin Abul Masafar Mangubridi Abin Muhammad. Did I get it?
Nah, you didn't get shit.
Did I get close?
That shit was terrible. You weren't even
Did I get close?
Bro. You weren't
okay,
even
well
close.
then read it.
There you go. That's what you get. What's the other one? Where's the funny one?
The bicycle born right there.
Yeah. There you go. His name is Jalal Ad-Dunya wa Adin Abu Muzaffar Mugaberdi ibn Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay. So there must have been an alliance. I wish we could have got Perk on, bro. Because that would have been really cool to see.
Skype?
He knows
don't
all
you
the
have his phone
historical.
number?
He knows all the historical shit. So
Bring him in an audio.
This is obviously his people. So Perkunos is the god of fire, right? So they're saying Perkunos.
No, thunder or something
or
like
thunder.
that.
Oh yeah, because the
Right
god
here.
of thunder and fire.
The common Baltic god of thunder.
I'm assuming that second most important deity. So that's probably Baal, right?
In the Baltic pantheon, after Diavas.
Right, but
what?
Baal wasn't. Baal was the second in command. He was the son of El.
Yep.
Baal was a cloud rider.
Yeah.
He was a thunder god.
Oh, you're saying
and
comparatively
he was the son
speaking?
of El.
Okay.
Right? So now you have Perkunos. He's a cloud rider. He's a thunder god. And he is, I'm assuming, the son of Dievas.
Yep.
Yes, can I call you? It's still
Okay,
not letting
that
me
makes
call. Of
sense.
course, just call me, bro. You got my number? We'll get Perkunos on there. He'll take care of biz. We'll put the speakerphone on.
Imagine if you called and it said the phone number out loud.
Perk, call me, bro. I'm about to call this man. I'm about to call him. I'm about to call him right now.
What's happening here?
I know, Perk. You're holding up the show, dumb butt. Here, I'm calling the homie right now.
Ridiculous.
I'm calling him right now.
Here, use this one.
Hey, what's up? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear
Hey.
you.
Oh, sick.
Hold on, Perk. Hold on.
Hey, he doesn't sound very far away.
He doesn't sound British either. Who's disappointed that Perk doesn't sound British? Look at this bootleg rig I got. Okay, so I've got the interview mode on now, right? So it's this side and this side.
Oh.
And I put the phone on this side.
Does
I'm
it sound
smart.
good? Does it sound good?
Okay, Perk, talk to me, bro.
Okay, yeah. So I think there's a lot of information I can give you about some of the background of the song.
Yeah.
So basically, this was from the historical Battle of Grunwald between the Polish-Lithuanian Union and the Teutonic Knights. It was during the whole Northern Crusades thing.
Okay.
And, yeah. So this some of the people it references in here are, for example, Żygiewo, Vytautas. Żygiewo is the Lithuanian king of Poland, and Vytautas is the Grand Duke of Lithuania, who's under Żygiewo. Jalal ad-Din is the Khan of the Golden Horde, who's serving under the Lithuanians.
Okay.
And, basically, some of the background of this, for the reason why it says Perkunos, realm of Lithuania was the last pagan realm in all of Europe.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, the Teutonic Knights were basically trying to expand into that area.
Okay.
And so, since Poland and Lithuania were in a personal union together, of course they were defending themselves from the Teutonic Knights.
Now, the Teutonic Knights, are they Christians?
Yes.
Okay. So that's where all the Satan stuff comes from in the song, is that they're basically saying we're on the opposite side, you know, of the Teutonic Knights, basically.
Yeah. One thing I should have mentioned, though, is that Lithuania was already going under Christianization, under Zhigewo. So he had converted to Roman Catholicism, and he was, Christianizing his people. But that, of course, didn't stop the Teutonic Knights trying to expand in the area, take it.
How was he Christianizing it, though? Was he like spreading the gospel, or was he just doing we're going to threaten you and kill you?
It's not too clear on that. I haven't read too much about that specifically. But at least for the Lithuanians, they had the perspective that because even despite them trying to Christianize their people, the Teutons were continuing, were still aggressive against them, and they even accused Zhigewo's baptism as being illegitimate.
Oh, wow.
So,
on what grounds?
I'm not too sure. I should probably read about that.
Man, back in the day, to invalidate somebody's baptism, like...
That's serious.
That shit was serious, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a very serious accusation.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Both of these sides were playing like this huge propaganda war against each other. So it got the attention of a lot of mercenaries throughout Europe. And this was actually one of the largest battles in medieval Europe.
So when it was saying Slava, is that a way to say slave? Is that
No, I think it's referring to Slavs, because remember, this is a personal union between Poland and Lithuania. The Poles are Slavs.
Right. Etymologically, that's where we got the term slave, right? From Slavic people?
It could be that, yes.
Wow. Okay. So Perk, what goes into a song pick for you? Like, thank you for staying a little bit more, because we didn't prep you for this, but now we get to interview you, so it is what it is. What goes into a song review for you? Is it the enjoyability of the song? You seem to be one of those people that is interested in history because, like you're in it when you're reading about it. It looks like you get lost. It looks like you get lost in the history. Like, is that, how accurate is that? Would you say?
Well, I mean, it depends. For a song like this, and a macabre moment song, obviously, a lot of enjoyment comes from the historical background, because I love history. It's like a personal hobby of mine to study history. But for like the Winterland song, the lyrics itself didn't really actually do much for me. It's mainly just the song, the riffs, the construction, the composition of the song. So it could be either one.
Yeah, this song was the heaviest one so far. I mean, we've got one bonus song left. This was going to be your bonus pick, right? And then we switched the order. Yeah. This song was the heaviest one. I've enjoyed the most so far. But you know me, I'm a caveman. I love the heavy shit.
Okay, I have one question. Have you been introduced to any new bands through our channel that you like?
I can't name any off the top of my head, but I'm sure probably.
That's a very nice answer. Perkunos, just say no.
Wait, so we've been...
I generally don't know. So.
I've been mispronouncing your name the entire time then. How is Perkunos supposed to be pronounced?
I pronounce it as Perkunos.
Perkunos.
I don't really care how you pronounce it, though.
That's like James White does that with Theos.
Yep.
Everybody says Theos, he says Theos.
Yeah, you do that with a lot of stuff, too. Or not a lot, but you do it with some stuff, too.
What a dumb butt. Rate this song, Perk.
I'd probably give it like a 9, because I love the content of the lyrics. I love the riffs. It's really heavy. Very thrashy death metal. So, yeah.
What did you give it?
8.9.
Okay. Both of you are on crack. It's a 9. I did that on purpose. It's a 9.8, you losers. It's heavy music.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
It's a great song for sure.
Vin out.
Sorry out.
See you guys.
Perk.
Follow the.
Perk, you gotta say perk out, bro.
I am never going to say that. I'm so sorry. I will never say that.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, you guys have all. Love you both.
Bye. Love you too. Why won't he say it? Does he think it's corny?
His own personal conviction. Like, yeah, that shit was whack. Yeah, I say that shit.
Why put your? There's been a number of people that have put their foot down on that one and say they're not going to say it.
Didn't Zen? No, Zen played along.
I think Zen played along.
Zen and Lindsay played along.
Yeah, but there was somebody that there was.
Well, they were mocking us afterward. Everybody had a good time afterwards in the after party. All right, we got one more song for y'all. It's Perkunos's
Necros Christos, I am Christ.
Yes, it's Perkunos's birthday, so Perkunos is my man. So I was like, "Yo, bro, add an extra song." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." So that's how we show love. It's the big homie's birthday and all that jazz. So he's always coming through with the knowledge. Much love to Perkunos.